Hey there guys on YouTube, Rabbit coming guys here with another Edison deck profile. This time we're going with an oldie but a goodie. This deck's actually just pretty old in comparison to some of the other ones, and that's Glad Beasts. Yeah, this deck was still really good. Crazy. I know every format it's like Glad Beasts are coming back, and I mean, this is back when they were still pretty good overall. So we'll go into the deck. Yeah, this is like, there's a couple ways you could play this deck back then, and it topped a good number of times in this event. So we'll get into it. Best DR, 2 Darius, 2 Laquari, and then just one of the other guys, including 1 Sam Knight, but we'll go over that in a little bit. I don't play Ret Tiari. Ret Tiari is a sideboard one because it's not really good in a lot of the matchups, and his stats aren't the greatest. So all the other ones are a better utility overall. And then 1 Sam Knight, just because we do in fact play Rescue Cat. And then, because like Sam Knight being a Glad Beast is just, well, triple Test Tiger. You can Rescue Cat by itself for these two, and then turn on this back into the deck for literally any Glad Beast in the entirety of the whole deck itself. And then we also play 1 Arabellum. So you can also get these two or these two and Synchro Summon. So there's a lot of cool things that the cat did for the deck by itself. And it got like Test Tiger, which Test Tiger is crazy card in this deck, honestly. Test Tiger also goes with the next card we play, and that is 2 Prisma. That was an old thing that the deck used to do beginning of the time, and it's still really strong, honestly. This plus this just is a Freakasaurus, basically. So it was really strong, and I mean, I liked it still to play it. So much so that I elected to play 1 Stratos to search for the Prisma. Or if your Prisma's left on the field, you can use him and pop a back row. Kind of cool, kind of unnecessary, whatever. And then we play 1 Cyber Dragon. Yeah, this card's just kind of crazy how it's in every deck almost. Now this deck doesn't play too many spells. We have Cold Waves, so you can at least establish a solid play between being... you can Cold Wave and then blow up 2 back row with this combo. You can Cold Wave, blow up 2 back row with this combo. Basically. I mean, it's not 100%, but yeah. Cold Wave's just a strong card in Glad Beasts. Same with the other 2 staple back row removal. Then we play 2 Book of Moon, and then 1 Proving Ground to search for Glad Beasts if you don't open one in your opening hand. Mostly you're going to get this or this if you need defense. Yeah. And then our trap cards. So a deck-specific trap card is this card. This card's nuts. It just says negate a monster. Yeah. And then our staple trap cards. A lot of staple cards. And then one of the more staple trap cards, but I'm playing 3 of, is Dust Tornado. Just so you can really get your Glad Beasts to connect. Honestly, it's kind of needed. And then 2 Wabaku. Just so like the Secutor play can go through. The traps in here are really what wins this deck a lot of the games. Extra deck. Main Boss Boy, because Herc. This card negates a spell and trap. He's really big, honestly. Yeah, this card's nuts. But your MVP is Gazaris. Everybody played it in the extra deck for this deck. You're playing 3 copies of it instead of 1. This card's nuts. You just had to play around Starlight Road with it, so be careful. There's been times where I was playing this deck before and I've only popped 1 back row or 1 monster. And then you have 1 Chimera deck. And then the extra deck from here on out is kind of free to do whatever you want with those Rescue Cat plays for Arabellum. Because you have Arabellum, Cyber Dragon makes the 8s. Cat by itself makes the 6s. And any 4-star left on the field with Arabellum makes these. And if you have an established Glad Beast prior and you summon Cat after, you can make any of the 7s with another Glad Beast, or 6s if you had like Murmillo, for example. So the extra deck was really free in here. You really only needed these and a Stardust for Road. And sometimes people don't even play Arabellum, so the rest of the extra, that could be literally anything else you need it to be, or nothing at all. But yeah, guys, that's Glad Beasts for you. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.